So maybe it doesn't matter. You're here for VRL and VRL only. And alongside me is my co-commentator Rico. Welcome again after being away. Yeah, yeah. No, it doesn't matter. We're here. You missed quite an exciting race last time out in Baku. Uh,
Race. It
yeah,
was a good race.
yeah.
Go for it
Seven
again
thousand
today.
of a second. Yeah, that doesn't get
Yes!
much better
Or
than
what?
that.
No,
Again,
it can be
this
faster.
time on the virtual track of Canada, and I'll just run through the drivers.
It's a tricky
Uh,
one. It's
yes.
not a true street circuit.
No, it's
14 corners. And 8 right-handed corners.
yes, indeed. And
Ready
then
to go.
yeah, right. We're just gonna run you through the drivers here. In Mercedes we have Ryan Olibol and Ridwan. For now only Marco. Yoda should be joining us later, but we don't know about that. And then we have the return of the well-known Galax, who raced his last race in season 2 here, around Canada, but eventually would leave as he went on a very very long holiday. And then we have Tim, one of the massive competitors who should be able to take victory here. And then we have
Is he the favorite today?
Sorry?
I think he's the favorite today.
Yeah, definitely is. I think he's 15 or something in the time trial
Yeah. It's
lap
crazy.
times. Yeah, it's crazy. And then we have the random reserve SRL Sam, and then we have Phil Smith and Aaron, Matthias and Sam, and then we have Mansky and Steve and Cherry, and then Zef and Cornell, and then HD Kimmy in the Williams. And we're still waiting on, I think, two more people on
Friends
fit.
is here.
Chances here,
Second
so
Ferrari.
here and Aaron. Now we're just waiting on the Ferrari of Yoda.
I thought Yoda was racing, but
Yeah,
never
Yoda
mind.
was right. Oh yeah, he is. Oh, that's. I thought Yoda was racing.
Yeah, me too, but
Apparently he isn't. Apparently he isn't. I think it might have been a late call to get Francis into the Ferrari instead of Yoda.
yeah, for a little late swap.
Yeah. It's,
Ferrari pulled up a late Red Bull. So
yeah. I think no. Let's forget Yoda is someone who lives in America, so the time zones are completely different
yeah, that's
from the rest and of the world. So he might still be asleep right now. I think it's late night there, so
no, it's morning. It's in the morning there.
in the morning, very early in the morning.
6 hours, so it's
Yeah, it's crazy, you know. It's been a wonder he's been racing so many races. We're just waiting on Chance to still join because he has an error apparently with his internet, so he just keeps getting errors.
second Racing Point driver.
Yeah, that's the racing point driver indeed. And then it's gonna get a little awkward if Yoda joins and well, no, believe if even when he does join, we still have a seat available at Williams, so he'll definitely be able to race.
Yeah,
So that's
enough for
I
points.
I but I don't think in a Ferrari anymore.
No, Francis and Marco aren't going anywhere. I think.
Nope. I don't. Well, Francis should leave if if Yoda joins, but I understand if he doesn't leave.
Chance is here.
Oh,
Chan.
there we go. I think that's one of the. I think we might go now. I think
Ready up.
everyone's entitled to ready up. Yes, it certainly looks like it. 20 seconds till we go on track, unless the rest also ready's up. Oh, ooh, oh my! I nearly was in the car.
Oh, would be fun. Two commentators in the car.
Yeah. Oh
That
my.
would be.
Oh, I was so lucky. I was scrolling down there. I wasn't hitting one of the cars.
Commentating from a car.
Well,
There
actually,
is some inventing though.
Yeah, well, actually,
Would be cool stuff.
yeah, it would be very cool. Well, actually, in season 2, or season 1, actually, our live streams were just the POV of Phil racing. We had nothing more, nothing. So, if that happened, it would be kind of old school.
Back to the beginning of VRL.
Yeah, crazy time. Ooh,
18 drivers. Almost full grid.
yeah, and then when you go back to season 2, we had in total 9 drivers. That's just massive difference, you know. We've come so far.
Okay. Qualifying is on the way.
17 minutes to go to all these drivers to go as quick as possible and go for the pole position. Tim already said to me he's going to start on the mediums. So, but I predict most of the drivers will just go for the softer tire, especially that happened in Baku. Well, I was thinking everyone would go for the. And now we have the first car on track. I think it's one of the Mercedes. But I think
Red one.
Yes, it's Red one. He's gonna be the first one to set a lap time then, and then with the both Toro Rossos following. One of the McLarens, that's Matthias, I think. Yeah, that's Matthias, and then we have an Alfa Romeo. I think that is not Steve, that's Chevy. So, but Red one leading the pack out here in front, getting out early so can set a lap time, but he leaves for the Toro Rossos by. So, would you mind giving your giving your prediction for pole position and your race winner?
For pole position, yeah, Tim. I think Tim got it.
Even on the harder tire, because he already said he is gonna be on the harder tire, on the mediums. I think he said it.
Yeah, for the race, then you will get the race win. But if you're going on a hard tire, someone on soft who goes on soft tires will get the pole position.
I think Aaron on pole. And I think Tim for the win. So then Cornell, Ridwan left both Toro Rossos by to go behind them, and we're just gonna go on board with Cornell. So take us for a lap with Cornell, Rico.
Cornell?
Yeah, Cornell. Just coming down to turn P11.
He's not. Yeah, P11. He's starting his lap now. Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Going. Wait, I'm just struggling with the menu.
Yeah, it's really what's
on board. Yeah, that's yellow flag. I don't know where. Sector 1.
Yeah, that's probably.
Okay, we're finally on board with Conyo. Thanks.
Yeah, there we go. Take us on a lap.
Not too much on the inside here. Oh yes, get it. Nails that corner. And on tricky hairpin, don't look up. Make sure you don't look up here. Just further on the inside. Open your DRS on the long straight. All the way down to the world champions. How many people will hit it? How many people?
2. And I think there will be 3 overtakes because it is an over.
Out of the wall. It wasn't on the limit. It wasn't on the limit there.
That's what you want to see. And then
199.
And now Toro Rosso is gonna follow, and he puts a 110. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. He's slower than his teammate.
And
then Ridwan goes a 194.
Second.
Let's just maybe see the tires of these drivers. Lap data enabled, and then
Francis is gonna finish his lap as well. No, he isn't. He's gonna start his lap.
Oh yeah. So just turn 1 and turn 2, and Phil out of the session. That's one of the pole sitters. One of the possible pole sitters out of the session, and is gonna have to make a comeback race.
Oh, that will hurt him.
What the hell happened there? Oh, what happened there? Oh, Steve takes the Vettel line.
Yeah, we're looking at Steve as well. What's happened to Steve? I think he's.
Nah, he's looking good.
Yeah, he's.
He's lost his front wing.
Yeah, he's damaged.
Oh,
yeah,
that's interesting.
Left front.
Oh,
and
did
it's
have
gone.
did that incident have anything to do with Phil?
Yeah, maybe if I don't know.
Ooh,
Both missed it, so I don't know.
I think Phil was on an out lap and not an actual lap.
We'll know soon enough. I feel furious about it.
Yeah, you maybe Phil explain it in the chat. You go see what he
Yeah.
go look in the chat. Maybe you can get a little explanation. Meanwhile, Kimmy says a 1:10.5.
Francis is still cold. No, it's not a hot lap.
Yeah, he's on a hot lap. I'll just go.
Oh, and he
Ooh,
nearly spins.
Oh, and he
saves it.
holds up one of the
Saved
Mercedes as well. In the process, I think that was right, but he was on the out lap, so it doesn't really matter.
It's busy on track.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Final for track position, and SRL Sam sets a 1:10.7 and puts him P9 for now. Last place for now, of course. Francis on a very, very bad lap after nearly spinning out into turn 1 and 2. Matthias.
Still a yellow flag there. I don't know.
I think that's just for people leaving each other by. That's the problem on this game.
Yeah, if you go too slowly and this isn't just a sector's yellow. Well,
Yeah, that's quite annoying. You never really see, you don't know when there's a real incident in qualifying.
No.
This man.
Ding. Ryan Oliver is going to start his lap. He's on his out lap now.
Yes.
Easy warming up.
The man who got a podium in Baku after Yoda received a penalty. A 10-second penalty after Yoda hit everyone into turn 1, and he eventually got onto the podium. Very nice comeback race for him, and he's a GPL champion, I believe.
Yeah, he's two-time champion.
Yeah, he's a two-time champion. The GPL commentator called him the most decorated GPL driver ever. So that's a compliment. But
from his driving.
Yeah, he's just a good driver.
Well,
Mensky's at a 1:9.1. I think the lap times of Tim, I think he was in the 1:7s, I believe. Yeah, he was in the 1:7s, and Phil, Steve, and Aaron, I think we're doing low 1.8s. Oh, definitely looks like everyone can go quick on trial where everything is a bit boosted. Meanwhile, Moran comes to the World Championship. It is an overtaking spot in this game, but it will. Oh, he goes into the pits. Meanwhile, Galax. Oh, not Galax. That's Matthias. Sorry. Matthias has got points in both races, and he also pulls into the pits.
So,
Aaron's
8 drivers. It's at a lap time yet.
No, maybe they're waiting for the track condition to improve. Aaron with
still 10 minutes to go, so
yeah, of course. Let's just be patient for now. Aaron in it with his German helmet in the Haas.
It's a good-looking helmet.
Yes.
Number 9 Haas. Far on.
Round 1 winner. Looked like a possible season round 2 winner, but then he speeded on the pit lane and went too deep into his braking zone, and to top it all off, he went into the barriers, and that was a DNF for him. But he comes up to the line. This is Canada. That's a completely different race. What is gonna be? It's a 1:11, 1:12. It's on the hards, and the hards don't seem to be competitive.
You can't do qualifying on hards.
Nah,
maybe it's possible to get a decent lap button on hards.
Wait, hold on.
We lost. Oh, he spins into the wall.
Into the wall. Front wing lost. Everything seems to be okay. You don't want to rejoin too dangerously here, or else you get smashed off.
Yeah, he is. Oh, Francis coming here.
Yes, this is a very useful camera position. Thank you, game.
Oh. Francis is avoiding a Haas.
Well, he lost his front wing. The lap time doesn't count, so it probably was invalid, so he probably lifted off a bit there, hence why he was 2 seconds off the pace. Because the lap time is not recorded on my screen. I don't know about you, but it probably was invalid. And meanwhile, someone jumps a position. I can't see Galax, I think, line up to P5.
Marco in a 110.2 on mediums, P9.
It's a pretty decent lap
Matsky
time.
did his lap on... No, he didn't have on a soft, never mind. He's on medium... Oh, is it on?
Yeah, Marcos, I think, still going for a quick lap, is it? He's still going. Francis at a 188.
For 188.
Oh, brakes a little too
it
late
wasn't
there.
a good lap.
Yeah, definitely.
I was expecting Marco now. He's on medium, so I think he can improve his time.
Yeah, definitely.
30-10.
Oh, got a little too deep. Or the only man who runs without ABS on.
Is he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. You can see it lock him up, I think. He, I also saw it in Baku where it just locked up almost every single corner, but he seems to be comfortable with it, otherwise he wouldn't run it, of course.
Yeah.
And Dira's closest and approached the World Champions. Oh, nearly on the limit there. And you see her, you can see a he goes P3. Very decent lap time on mediums. But I just want to say, you could see a Mobile 1 M plate lying at the end of the World Champion, so that means one of the Red Bull drivers has said it. And meanwhile, Ryan goes a 182
yeah.
on, I think that's soft tires, yes it is.
Mercedes on top of VRL as well.
I think that's Sam, who's transport into the pits. 6 minutes to go. Aaron, not a lap time. Tim, not a lap time, but that soon will change.
Francis retired.
Ooh.
P2.
And
Manu's in P2.
he also pulls
Safi is on a good lap, goes to P7.
P7 now.
9-6.
He's closer than his teammates. And he probably would have.
was right behind him.
Yeah, it's
P8.
only a few tenths between them. But Tim was looking to set a lap time, but just didn't. But now Aaron's on his own lap.
Tim is back in the pits again.
Yeah, he didn't set a lap time. Time is starting to close down.
Not a good session. A Ferrari crew just beamed out of the pit box.
Yeah. And that's
Aaron is on his started lap. Oh, he hit him.
let's just go on board with him. Potential
He's on
pole
softs
sitter.
now.
You see it. So after his last time got invalidated, he's now going for the soft tire. Turn 3, I believe here. You want to clip that as much as possible, cut it as much as possible. Oh, one of the Alfa Romeos goes in a little too deep. Yes, this is a good line from Aaron. Wanna go?
The man who's leading a power ranking championship still to the lap time, yeah. Steve.
Yes, I think yeah. I
18.
think he still is.
Out lap. Aaron on sector 2. 40, 41, 40.9 is good.
Oh, actually, Kimmy gets out of the
Williams goes out of the way.
And then approaching the long straight. DRS open. Now here, it's you can lose and gain so much time here. It's all about how much you want to risk possibly losing your lap time because of going too much over the curb. Because a 1.9, so it stays at a 1.9, just about 2,000 of a second away from 1.8, and he pulls out of the way very nicely. And Tim is now on his out lap. 4 minutes 15 on the clock left. And Tim, the Red Bull,
is on his personal best, second to only 36 thousandths of a second.
Let's see what he can do.
P10.
It's P10 for now. It's a little disappointing. And I must say, Kanye was really surprising me with being so close to his teammate after that gap was quite big. He pulls into the pit actually, so just go on board with Tim then.
What can Tim do? He is on softs.
The highly anticipated Dutchman, hyped up by a lot of drivers, including myself. I'm not a driver anymore, but I did hype him up. It's 90,000 of a seconds in the first sector. And he takes a good line there, opens the DRS approaching turn 8-7, and then there you go. Ooh, is that lap invalidated because he went a little too much over the curb?
We'll see. 40.6, that's 3/10 quicker than our one.
And then he leaves the room there to the wall.
P2, yeah. Hole is just too far away. 6/10.
It's impressive lap time. That's almost time trial lap times.
Yes, it is.
It's Moran's really surprised me. 2 minutes 40 on the clock, and then team goes P2 by so bloody close, and he leaves the rest for a bag of chips as they don't even get close to those lap times.
He had an amazing third sector.
Moran on his last lap. So Tim banks one lap in, and saves a set of tires for the race. Let's not forget that.
Here's Steve, his first lap time.
And Tim retires from the session. Moran.
And it's P2, only P2 for Steve. He is on the mediums.
Is he on the medium? Steve's on the medium? He's about to finish the lap. Oh no, it's not.
Just finished his lap. 9.6. It's so close.
P10 is that not great for him.
The gap from P4 to P14 is within 1 second.
Yeah, that's mental. And Moran aborted his lap. Moran has aborted his lap and leaves Marco by. Just wait, is he just? Oh, I think he's aborting this lap and is going our lap. I don't think he's gonna pull into the pits. I think I'll make that. Getting the tires warmed up, maybe losing more fuel, just going for a second run. I don't think he'll pull into the pits. I think he'll try to get some slipstream. Steve, P10, very disappointing go for him. Now what does Moran do? Does he pull into the pits or? No, he doesn't pull into the pits, he's still going.
He goes out for one more lap. He's on provisional pole already.
I don't think he's gonna be challenged, and I think he is just being out there to be safe. No, he's retired from the session. What can Aaron do? Oh, Marco into the wall.
Oh, yes, that's just right in front of our others.
I think it might be intentional just to retire from the session with a bang. But that definitely scares other drivers as they don't always ghost on your screen, even though when you, aborted this lap, and I think that means basically Moran's on pole. Can his teammate do anything about that? Nope.
No, Ribbon, is he gonna start a lap? You can do one more lap.
Yeah, I think he's about to start a lap.
And Cornel are still on a lap.
Zef, ooh, he's 40,000 of a seconds quicker than his previous lap time. Everyone's been flagged except both Toro Rossos and Ridwan and Aaron. And Ridwan retires from the session.
Kimmy, I can't. Why is it not showing? Why is it not showing? Okay.
Zef, what can he do? Can he do anything about that ridiculously quick lap time?
He gives Cornel the slipstream on the straight.
Oh, that's great tactics.
On the back, with the left side.
And these drivers do get on. It's a 1-9, and it doesn't improve. Oh, that's Zef did. That's an improvement. I think that's P6 for him. It is P6. So Toro Rosso starting P6 and P11.
So Dennis is out.
80,000 of a second, and then Moran is with a 102, the fastest. Tim in P2, Francis P3, Aaron P4, Mansky P5, Zef P6, Ritwan P7, Marco P8, Matthias P9, Steve P10, Conyal P11, Chevy P12, Galaxy P13 after being away for a very long time, Emery in P14, Chance in P15, HD Kimmy in P16, and then we have SRL Sam in P17, and then Philip Smith, who didn't set a lap time. The causes that we don't know, but he's gonna have to make a comeback drive. So that definitely surprises me that Marine on pole. Of course, not to be rude to Marine or anyone, but I didn't expect him to be on pole. He pleasantly surprised me.
No, yeah, it was between Tim and Brian.
Yeah, but I think some of us were still able to step it up, you know, and I did expect to take I did expect him to take pole by an absolute mile, but he Marine stops that dream, and Tim will just need to do it in the race. As those where the points, that's the place where the points are awarded. Because you know,
second Haas driver needs to do something to get in the points.
Yeah, Phil. Disappointing qualifying for man. Oh, yeah, it's the formation lap. There we go. Marine pulls away, and let's see.
We do have a Mercedes, Red Bull, and a Ferrari. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, seems all too familiar, eh? Ooh, they're all slowing down. And
also in the right order.
Let's see who's. So yeah, it's a pretty similar grid to real life. I mean, it's a Renault P17 that also seems kind of familiar.
Oh, that's. And Haas P18 looks like.
Yeah, enough is enough, right?
I'm sure Phil can get back up.
Yeah, sure, that would be great for the title fight. Let's not forget, it's only round 3, of course, but every driver must be already thinking about the title fight. It's just costing him points, and will even more work to do in the race. And Matthias happens to him. Something happens.
Matthias had a good qualifying session.
Yeah, P9. I've qualified his teammate.
Yeah. Bit disappointing for Galax, I believe.
Oh,
I think he's not happy with P13.
No, because you know all about qualifying, as you were 2 times pole sitter.
Same with Marcos.
No, one. How many poles did you have? Like 1 or 2?
Me?
Yeah.
1.
1 in Austria, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you crashed out later in the race.
Shh. No, not later that race, just on the second lap or something.
But you did have a podium in VRL, in Baku.
Yeah, my first race, Baku, so. And I wouldn't have to.
And Phil lines up into his grid place. And
waiting for the lights.
5 simple red lights. Waiting on to 20 drivers to be released and go battle each other to the last lap. 5 red lights. And they are out, and away we go. And let's see what people can do in the
really
start.
Good start for Tim. And
good start, he's into the lead. They bull bang each other. Tim is passed, and Aaron looks to follow.
Tim got past him.
And Tim in the lead.
Go with him on the
great
inside.
start by Zef, who's also made a place up. And everything seems to be fairly clean. Phil already making 2 places up in the start. Yeah, Galaxy. Oh, that's one of the. I think there was contact between Galaxy and Sam.
No, yes, Matthias and Steve, side by side.
Marine, absolute horrendous start for
Steve.
him.
Oh, Matthias pinned Steve. Yeah, he was next to Steve.
Oh, what
Matthias
happened?
goes round.
And he's back. I missed that on the stream. Sorry, excuse me very much. And
no, I was just lucky that I got on time.
And then we have Zev looking to make up his lost place.
The battle for P5 is crazy.
Wow, a lot of drivers inside the DRS range, but no, DRS awarded, of course, until lap 3. Mansky, so I think he keeps his place. But a horrendous start from Orion. He was on pole and now is P3. He's still within touching distance, so that's good. Francis also losing a bit of time and he's being pressured by Mansky. And Galax spits.
DRS range.
That's what I thought. I think SRL Sam pushed him into the wall. And Phil also had a pretty okay start.
Yeah, made up 3 places on medium tires, so...
Oh, what's happened to Chance? What did he
good.
start actually? Let's just say position change. Chance has got 1 position up. So Tim gained 1. Marine lost 2. Aaron gained 1. Francis lost 1. Mansky stayed. Zev stayed. Peter and Marco 1 gained. Red 1 lost. Steve 1 gained. Cornel 1 gained. Chevy 1 gained. And as a league change, Kimmy. No, that's not contact on the straight or close to the straight.
Phil and Chant.
Meanwhile, there's a bit of going on for P8. Steve looks down the inside in the wall of champions, and that's what I mean. That's what I talked about in the race preview. Now it's going to be absolutely slowed down, and Kanyal will be gaining a lot on him, and will be looking to make a move. And Kanyal, oh no, they go into the wall. He loses his front wing, and I think there was Chavi involved in that. It wasn't Steve. Oh, they were on the main straight, and that's Kanyal's race basically over, and that's another position gain for Phil. There's no damage, but I think he did have a half bar, and then Konyal takes the Vettel line, doesn't rejoin dangerously. The Phil also makes a place up on Amaru. He goes past him. He's
Phil already made up
12,
6 places.
and in 3 laps,
He's on the flyer.
I think he's
Yellow
just.
flag. Oh, it's close between Francis and
Ridwan. I think
Mansky.
Ridwan definitely lost out there because he's going very slowly, and Phil looks around the outside.
11.
Can he go for the switchback? I think he's a switchback master. And he gets better acceleration, better final speed. No, he lost his front wing. Ridwan has damage.
A lot of damage.
And Phil's go past, and he's now lurking in the
I think
points.
he needs to go into the pits. Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely is.
Ridwan into pits.
And there's a battle going on for P4 now.
Oh, it's very close between Tim and Aaron. The top 3 are just gone.
Yeah, it's pulled a 2-second gap in 4 laps, so that's pretty impressive. Aaron's looking to get past the young Dutchman. Has another yellow flag.
Oh, and there's a crash between. Yeah, that I think it's Francis out of the race.
Oh, yes, will there be a safety car? No, it doesn't look like there will be a safety car.
I think so.
If the game will be logical, it would give a safety car, but it hasn't.
Yeah, wait. We need more safety cars, Codemasters. Come on. It's
Yeah.
just it's a yoke.
And Karim as well, you barely get anyone. Yeah, just despawns.
Oh. Well, that's 1 Ferrari gone.
Yep.
Only have Marco left.
Marco flying the flag for Ferrari, and Aaron has gone past him. I missed that.
Oh, sorry, I missed it as well, but they're side by side
Oh,
still.
side by side coming on the main stage. Marine cashed up a lot. Can he go
Marine
3-1?
has
They go 3-1. Aaron is off. Aaron, oh, what happened with Aaron? Marine brilliantly takes the lead back.
Tim and
Oh,
Marine,
can still hang it running inside.
Marine has it.
Tim keeps his lead. Marine has him after losing 2 places. At the start, he's retaking the lead out of nowhere. Unbelievable. And Aaron has lost a huge amount of time. I think he nearly went into the wall with it. Has he got damage? Yes, he got damage. He's got damage. So meanwhile, Phil also.
Very interesting.
Zev's in the pits. Zev's come out of the pits. So
he is on
that promotes Mansky up into the podium places for now.
The game tells me he's on hard tires, but
I don't know. Aaron, I just want to see how Aaron takes his car back to the pits to see if he doesn't do anything crazy.
I think he needs to pit.
Yeah, that front wing is red. Ooh, Peter Marca looking to get past Chance. Unless Mansky, sorry. He gets the DRS. Mansky also has DRS running outside, maybe. No, not for him. Not this time. You're just gonna have to be patient. And Aaron, as
Those
sees his
seconds are killing
teammates
you,
go.
and then you get a front wing.
Yeah.
Feels like it's way too long.
And Phil's looking to go around the other side. And Tim already catching up again to Marine. So this is an amazing battle for P1.
Tim won't let Ryan go.
No, we won't.
He won't let him
This
go out
is
of the
costing
cross.
them time to P3 and P4. No, that will be a bit ambitious here. And
Ryan went a bit deep.
no. He's gonna get the RS. I think he's gonna make the pass before the Wall of Champions, the Champions of Walls. And does he make it? Yes, he does make it before that. Anybody? 3 second time penalty for cutting the corner, and that's even gonna cost him time to Mariah eventually, I think. He keeps his lead, but he has a 3 second time penalty. And now he's.
Ryan just needs to stay with it in his gearbox for the rest of the race.
Yeah, well, let's not forget. I wouldn't try to. I would simply just try to get past. That's what I mean. He also has a 3 second time penalty. This, of course, is the place where.
Steven again.
Yeah, Steve. After starting on the mediums in P10 or 9, he's made a very good job by breaking up so many places. And Matthias pits.
Matthias is into the pits. Phil.
Oh, Phil! Did that damage anything?
I don't think so, but it was
I can't see.
Hairy moments. Opposite the right ending.
You couldn't put a finger between that.
No, didn't he hit him?
No,
all,
that doesn't look that to be any damage. And Chan's looking to make a move on Chavi.
Oh, he is. They're racing through his all over the Alpha.
Tim is into the pit.
Yeah,
Tim goes for an early stop. And he makes it down the inside in the world champion. Chavi's gonna get the better run though. Tim is into the pit. Chance gets him back on the straight and does a very strategic move.
Work.
Now he's the
As you can
P8.
see, now the medium tires are coming a little bit more into the race. Marco is closing up to Marine.
Also, again, Phil is also on a medium tire, so that definitely is an advantage.
Yes.
When he has those tires compared to the rest.
It will be very close between Aaron and Marine when he makes his pit stop.
Yellow flag.
Red one.
Red one. What about him? He just goes a little too deep and rejoins. Nothing major really.
Those who started on medium tires.
Yeah.
The pace now.
Phil's gone from P18 to P6 in how many laps is this? And
8 laps.
Petron Marco. Yeah, Marine's also on the pits. Marine into the pits.
It will be very close with Aaron. It's like a 21 second
lead. Oh, front wing change with that.
Oh, then we come up behind
he's definitely
Aaron.
gonna go Tim.
And Aaron as well, I think.
Yeah. He's lost a huge amount of time. Phil also gets the place. Phil still on the gearbox of Chance.
Yeah, there's Aaron on the straight. Oh, it's very close between those two. Right, just behind Aaron.
You have to be careful because Marine, yes, very close to him, but Phil's also on the gearbox of Chance, and he's pulling outside of the slipstream, but he does pull into the racing line. Oh, just about left enough room there. And Tim is also looking to make round the outside. Tim loses his front wing. And that rhymes, ironically, pun not intended. Oh, and Phil now smashes the gearbox of Chance. Has Tim just lost this race while losing his front wing? No, he hasn't got any damage.
Frustration for his qualifying.
It probably isn't. I don't know what happened, to be honest. And he does go past into the World Champions. They do make a bit of contact. Tim's got to get a better run here. Is he gonna get the better run? Yes, he does, but it isn't gonna be enough. It looks like he doesn't have any damage from that incident, so he's lucky. And meanwhile, just Steve and Marco just cruising around.
Phil packing P3.
And Mansky gets a 3-second time penalty. And Marine is ahead of Aaron now.
Mansky's still on his soft tires.
Tim still behind Phil. He should think he should be able to get past, but Phil's actually pulling away on all the tires. Does he have a little bit of damage? I can't really tell, and it doesn't seem anything to be lost.
Top 3 are the only one who hasn't stopped yet.
Yes, but Tim isn't really getting to Phil. And Chance goes past Zeph, and they still go side by side. Chance going a little too deep, then no, it's just about enough to keep Zeph behind. Galax also making a very nice comeback, guys. Who's into the pits?
Mansky jumped.
Tim again into the
in
pits, so he did have some damage. He thought about not pitting for a lap, and it cost him time. And he's gonna have to go into the pits, change his front wing, and there they go. And he's out in P8.
Hard tires. Oh, it's gonna have a difficult race.
Yes, it's gonna be a long wait for him. Marine P5 after making his pit stop, getting.
Yeah, Mansky jumped him.
Yeah.
Because of the nose switch. Changed his front wing.
Yeah, technically, Mansky's into the provisional lead.
Yeah, Mansky's in the lead. It's battle for P1.
But I don't think not for long though.
No.
Marine clearly looks quicker.
Maybe if Tim can keep up a good pace, he can fish the race on hard tires. I don't know. I think it's possible.
Yeah, that's definitely should be possible. I think. Oh, yellow flag, and that's what I think that's Sam. Because he dropped down a position. Doesn't look like anything crazy. Well, Marco leads the race without making a pit stop. Fastest lap from Orion. He's flying on these tires. And can he wants you dispatch of Mansky soon enough to make a gap to him. But I think Phil must be struggling on those tires though.
Yeah, he is. Mansky and Ryan really closing up to him now.
She's going to time penalty for that. Ryan lost a little on the exit of that corner. Nothing major. Mansky down the inside.
He makes his move.
Yes, good camera angle. He makes it stick, but I think Phil's gonna have a DRS now, or.
Oh, Marco has a penalty speeding in the pit lane.
That does mean he's in the pits. Phil doesn't have any DRS, so it's basically chanceless. Marine's looking to get past Phil now. Phil's still not pitting into the pits. And Marine now past Phil. And
yeah, he's on the inside.
He is on the inside. He is past. He goes past. Around the outside now, maybe Peter Marker joins behind this battle. He'll be able to get the popcorn out and watch this unfold.
And he continues.
And Mansky continues into the lead. Mansky. Well, professional lead for Marine. So looking to take that away for him. So 1 DNF. It's 3-second time penalty for Tim that makes him, gets him 6 penalties or 6-second time penalties in total. And Marine looking to get past into the tight hairpin. You can do it, but it will be foolish to do because you'll just lose out on the straight. Just strategically start.
Are the race leaders into the pits?
Race leaders into the pits. That means these guys are virtually battling for P1 here. Going down into the world champions. I think Mansky's gonna make early, gonna get the better run. I think Marine was a little oversteery on exit, but I think just gonna be enough with the DRS. It is
Steve
enough.
isn't going to the end of the race. He's on softs.
Ooh,
That's
Phil disconnected from the session.
Oh.
Not again, Phil. Not again. That's another disconnection problem for Phil.
I thought he said his Danish internet was so good.
It was from season 2. It was. He had fantastic internet, but he didn't. He doesn't even host the lobby anymore. Aaron's now hosting the lobby. He only does the invites. He'll be able. I think he'll be able to get in. And that's another championship. That's another blow to his championship. And meanwhile, on the opposite, and both Red Bulls battling it out. Galax ahead of Tim, his teammate. Tim around the outside. Tim around the outside. Yes, he's got to move on before the corner even approaches. And Marco's looking to follow Tim. Maybe down the inside into the tight hairpin.
Marco really has a good pace.
Yeah, it's good pace. What shall I just shall I just see what the chat says in the to see if Phil Marco meanwhile goes for the move into the World Champions, and Matthias looks to do the same to ASD Kimmy. Oh, and Galak gets a 3-second time penalty. ASD Kimmy down the inside. No, that's going to compromise his exit, and Matthias looks to follow. Oh, fantastic move from Kimmy. Fantastic move! Wow, that's really good on the action. Oh, they make contact. Matthias and Galax make contact. He loses front wing. Yeah. Galax, no front wing. Matthias, no front wing. And he's gonna have to make another pit stop after spinning out again. And he's Matthias on the session.
That's a long way home.
Oh, is this a safety car finally then? It's actually parked there. Come on, safety car.
He's just there on the track, but still.
Yeah,
no
come
car.
on.
You kidding me?
Still no safety car. This is just becoming a bit of a joke, to be honest.
Steve's closing up to Aaron. Pressure tires, soft tires. Yeah, the Stars it's medium, worn out mediums.
Aaron. Yes, of course he's gonna have to make a pit stop.
Oh, Steve's laggy.
Ooh. My screen is fine. So I'll just see what the YouTube chat says. Well, we all just keep an eye on this battle. So still no safety car, even though we had 2 major crashes that would definitely need cleaning up.
Joined.
Oh, is he rejoined?
Yeah, still rejoined.
But I think he can't take control of the car, considering he's still ghosting.
No.
No, he can't take control of his car.
Oh, that's such a disaster for Phil. He drove such a good race. Yellow flag. Can't find yellow flag. No.
Nothing major. Meanwhile, Steve looking to make a move around the outside. Aaron goes past Aaron, but Aaron's gonna get a better exit. But no DRS, so I think Steve just gonna make that move. Yes, he does. And Phil, it's a nose. Oh, he's back. He is back. Phil is back into his car. He is back into his car.
He did it.
It's the save. It's the save of dreams. And as the Kimmy has passed him as well. Oh,
what's happened?
Oh, that's glitchy. Oh, he really pulls into the pit.
Kimmy out of the road.
Oh my god. He's back. He's gonna have to make another comeback drive, another comeback drive 2.0 after crashing in qualifying.
Points, he's my driver of the day.
Yeah, he's gonna get into the points. You already know it. Come on, he's Phil. I believe he still can get back into the points.
Yeah, he can.
And if the race is crazy enough, I think he might even be able to get a podium. His pace was absolutely flying all over the place, and he is going for another.
For qualifying. Let's start for P18.
Yeah.
Then disconnects, come back, and finish in the points. You're my driver.
Yeah, of course. I think it's gonna be top 5 finish. I think if the race crazy enough, then I think it's
There's
gonna
definitely potential for P6. P6 is possible.
Yeah, definitely.
Top
So, but
5 are one of
Tim goes past
Ryan,
Seth.
Marco, Mensky, Steve, and Arwan are throwing killing pace.
I think we'll have a lot of
14
investigation
seconds.
to do after this race. I think I
Yeah,
already
I think
saw.
so. Oh, Aaron got another penalty.
Gotta be a busy, day.
Yeah, the race director's something to do.
FRD, Fish and Racing race directors.
But Marco's still in the arrest range. He's 6 tenths behind, 5 tenths now. Behind Moran. Can he do something?
Ooh. Marco just came out of nowhere. He kept his nose clean and just gradually got into that P2. Hasn't been really
Follow him.
focused on too much. Marco does think better of that. The man who cost a 5-second time penalty for Phil lost him out and eventually will cost him the race. Ooh, Moran's definitely looking quick still, but Marco also looking very okay. Both gentlemen, I think, on mediums. I think Marco's tires are fresher than Moran's. Out of nowhere, basically, Marco's got the potential to win his first VRL race.
And the Mercedes and Ferrari battling.
Yeah.
All Canada. Saw that before.
Oh, unsafe rejoining. Oh, it's illegal. Oh, does he? I think he'll be able to make a move down into the World Champions. Maybe even before that.
Yeah, he is.
He is. So they're side by side, 3 World Champions for the lead.
Marco
Marco into P1, but Royce isn't giving up this fight yet.
Oh, he isn't.
No, he isn't. Definitely isn't. Is he going out for a double? No, he thinks better of it. He realizes the race is still 15 left. Marco definitely a bit slow coming out of that corner. So Marco into the lead and has the potential to win his first VRL race. And challenging into the pits. Tim passed out. He closes the door on Tim. Oh, Zeph, sorry. Marco clips a bit of the grass. Chance into the pits. As the Kimmy driving a very nice race in P9.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
The man who's looking to make a move up to Alfa Romeo as a reserve driver. Oh. Phil's
back up P12.
There's 15 laps to do something.
Marine's into the pits, I think. No, never mind.
No.
Never mind.
Oh,
Didn't say anything.
he still has
But
DRS.
he's very close.
Oh, still not enough. I think you just missed out on the DRS there. Where's Steve actually? Steve's P3. 7 seconds behind. So 14 laps to go.
Aaron really can't close the gap to Steve. You can see him, but he can't close the gap.
No, maybe a bit of dirty air playing into that. Of course, definitely reduced, but not gone. Dirty air.
Look how much Phil's catching up to Rickman. How fast he's catching up.
Wow. Yes, he is. I think the battle for the league is a bit more important.
Yeah, you go on.
Oh, Marco gets a little slide out of coming out of the corner. Moran's gonna get a better exit and the DRS. This time, is it gonna be enough?
Out of the race.
Oh, is that gonna go to safety car then? No, still not.
He hit the wall. He's on the track.
Oh,
come on.
Ah, Cody's. Well, Marine down the inside now. I think he's not entitled to make a move for setting his yellow flag in sector 3, but he is coming out of here.
Marco saving ERS.
Well, I think
on the steering wheel.
Yeah, I think Moran's also saving a bit of ERS, so both gentlemen are saving ERS. Phil goes up into P11. And Aaron's made a pit stop. So it's gonna be flying for these last few laps. It's coming behind him. Oh no, alongside him onto the grass.
Still got past Red one. He's back in the points.
Yeah, that's a good drive for him so far. But I don't think he'll be happy. Of course, it's a fantastic drive, but not the drive you want. I think every driver here just wants a nice fight for P1. And Aaron passed him. Yes, he is. Not a fight you can put up to that. He's on the hard tires. I think these tires are absolutely screaming to be replaced.
Yeah.
They've gone so long. And Steve... Oh, Moran's into the pits!
Moran's into the pits.
How did that happen? He was 1 second behind Marco, so that was must have been a very weird incident. So much is happening and I'm missing so much because I'm getting so unlucky. Like, he was 1 second behind when last time I checked and was focusing on the move, and then it comes out ahead again. Mansky, that puts Mansky into P3 and puts Marco into a very nice position into winning his first VRL race. That would come out of nowhere. Chavi meanwhile puts into the pit and then promotes Phil to P9.
I think Steve's looking very good because I don't think there's a stop again.
I don't think.
Final stop.
Nah, he's on soft, so I don't think he's gonna make that. I think.
Oh wait! Oh, it shows it's on hearts.
Yeah.
For me, Steve's on hearts.
Yeah. Nah, he's on soft.
Never mind. Fix your fucking physics.
Yeah.
Come on.
No safety cars, even though we had like 3 major crashes. Oh, Matthias goes a bit, Emery goes a bit wide.
I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube.
No. Family friendly racing league.
We aren't. Don't use trucks, kids. Okay.
We've won. Emery VS with one for the final point for now. 7 to the pits, yes indeed.
Moran is now in Marco's pit stop.
Oh, Matthias this time out on the session. Oh, he's just parked on the pit wall. What happened there? On the pit wall, into the wall, and of course, obviously, that isn't going to cost a safety car because this is F1 2019. Good game. A safety car that would make everything so exciting right now. Meanwhile, Phil's into P8. Just imagine how exciting we could have been if we had a safety car.
Yeah, it would be just now, right now.
Yeah. So, up SRL 7 if we just put it into the wall here. Nah, just kidding. He could still score some points because a lot of drivers are still making mistakes toward the end of the race. Oh, red one. No, that's a left car. You're being lapped.
Oh, Amaru and Red one are in the 5.
Yeah, thanks for saying. Seth with Chavi just behind him.
He tried to move into the hairpin.
See what the chat thinks of this. None of your business says. How dare you say the bad word? I watch this with my 3 children, all age 5 years old, and their lives has been completely because of that extremely rude comment. Other than that, great days for the Mercedes. Oh, someone lost his front wing. That's one of the Toro Rosso. That's Zev. He's lost his bit of his front wing. Oh, he taps with one, and Chevy and Emery lose a bit of his front wing. Oh,
is in the corner, Red one. Maybe that's Seth
just yeets himself down the inside, and AC Kimmy looking to provide. With both gentlemen having front wing damage before him, he could be getting into the points. Man hasn't scored a single point yet this season. Could be able to get some points here.
He's right behind P11, P10.
Yeah, both have damage, so the man's will be looking to make a move soon to Alfa Romeo. Rumors have been spreading of that on VRL News. Go check that out if you like VRL. And who's into the pits? Xavi. He posts into the pits. Amaru stays out, but it gets overtaken by SD Kimi, and he takes the final point, squeezes him to the outside, gets the point. Fair move. And that's a yellow flag
for Tim. Tim
Oh,
spun and lost a bit
no.
of front wing.
Oh, not again, Tim. Man, who... I mean...
Tim's driving a very messy race. He's quick,
Yeah.
but it's a very messy race.
I mean, my predictions aren't really coming true. I predicted fucking... Aaron would win, and then I got it wrong here again. I thought Tim would just dominate this race. But it clearly turns out he's struggling to get points here after he'll be able to make another pit stop. And meanwhile, Phil's in P8 still.
Close behind Tim, he goes into the pits, so it's P7 for Phil.
P7 for now. Only a few more laps to go. We're coming to the far end of this stage. I think a safety car's not gonna come in because the Codys don't do that late into the race.
Oh.
But Steve's taking these tires very long.
Yeah.
SD Kimi's up to P8 after Team pitted, and also Zef made a pit stop. So he's entitled. He's on how do you say? He's on his way to score 4 points. But Amaru's still behind him, but he has front wing damage. Yeah.
Onto soft tires.
Onto soft tires he goes. And that promotes Steven to the lead. He's gonna have to make a pit stop at 1 point.
Steve, yeah, definitely 14 laps on the soft tires.
And he comes out ahead of the lapped car, does he? Yes, he does. No problem for that. Phil, incredible comeback race, only 6 seconds behind P6. Let's see what his gap to the leader is. I think the gap to the leader is way too much to...
37.
Oh, 37 seconds.
37.1.
Well, I don't see that happening unless all 3 drivers take it to the right. Meanwhile, Moran's looking to get past Mansky.
We've seen some crazy things, but that's a little bit too crazy.
Yeah.
Moran coming back to the podium places soon. Oh, he's in podium place because Marco made a stop.
Yes, here he comes. Is Moran gonna have to make another pit stop?
I don't think so.
It's gonna be difficult to take these tires to the end of the race. I mean, they're not gonna be very grippy near the end of the race. Marco on soft tires has 6 laps to catch up.
I think he'll be able to catch Steve on track. Steve is going to pit soon.
What? Am I just going mental, or did I just see drops of rain?
Rain?
Yeah, it's raining! I think it's raining a bit! It's raining a bit! Oh my god, it's raining! It's raining a bit! At least on my screen it is.
Let's
you can
go
see
on board somewhere.
Phil, just go on board with Phil, you can see it on this screen very well. It's starting to rain! It's starting to rain, this kid's...
Very interesting.
Well, it's... Can you see it or not?
No, I don't see it. So, I don't know.
It's like little pixels, like maybe it's a visual glitch, and one of the... That's one of the... Okay, that was weird. It's raining hard. I mean, it's not hard, but it's definitely raining quick. Well. It's raining quick, you know. It's that could be making this very interesting.
Steve's still going on a 16. Those soft tires, 16 laps old. He's still going. Yeah, there's definitely some rain now. You can see it.
Yeah. none of your business said it's just calm before the storm, before the rain started, and then now he says it was calm before the storm, now the storm has started. Literally.
Phil wants to make another stop.
Is he going to Inters? No, of course not. He's going to Soft. Why is he going to... Oh! Fumbling damage. Maybe that's just a little bit. I don't think he had any cash with someone.
Maybe he's going for the fastest lap.
I think it would be very stupid to go for the fastest lap at this stage of the race.
Only 5 more laps. And it's medium 12 laps old, so
I would have just
Steve can do 16 on softs.
Wait, imagine what maybe it would be handy for Steve to stay out on this tire and hope it rains hard enough to immediately go into the Inters. It's just
yeah, but I don't
skip
think
a
they will
stop.
go into Inters.
I think
No,
it's not raining hard enough. I've had this happen before in career mode, and it was just enough to go into the Inters in the final few laps, but. Well, like Nigel Mansell once said, it was be on the right tires on the right time, but...
Yeah. And I think he's going to score some points here.
Yeah, he surely is going to score some points, but I don't see why he made that pit stop. No, it's not raining hard enough. But the battle for P1
Marco
still...
get his podium place back.
Steve's just really gonna make... Well, it's raining harder now. You can see like proper drops on the screen, and Marine goes into the lead. And Steve is not battling that. I think he's gonna be happy even if he takes those stars to the end of the race. Well, Marco's not catching up fast enough, I think, to go to the podium.
No, I think he isn't. Ansky's is a little bit too far ahead.
And Marine pulls into the distance. I think that's gonna be him winning this race. It's been a quiet race, but a pleasantly surprising one. And yellow flag.
Through pace as well. Someone's going to Inters. Sam.
There's nothing to lose. He was lost it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Should we just see what his lap time's gonna be?
Yeah.
I don't think. I think it wouldn't be worth. Well, you know, it could be sad. Nah, look. Is this a Daniel Kvyat Germany 28, Germany 2019, or is this a Pierre Gasly Germany 2018?
Yeah, Germany. Oh no.
Ooh.
No, it's definitely not quicker.
No. Oh, it's nothing to lose anyway, so.
Red one on the inside of Marcos.
For the meaningless position, both their races were ruined by Zaf. Oh, Rick one into the wall, and Javi even tired on the session. Oh, he's definitely lost the tire. Rick one with no front wing. What happened there? Oh, Ryan Oliball or Marine has been given a 3-second time penalty. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't know how many time penalties you have. I don't know.
I think he has two. I think he has two. Penalty plus warning. Penalty plus warning. So yes, I think he has.
I'm going.
He has 3 penalties. He actually has 3 penalties. I think, which both 3 penalties, which I think both give him 6 seconds. Well, surely, I think. So I think
9 seconds.
Sever's left position. Meanwhile, yes. So he has a 3-second.
Steve doesn't have a penalty.
Doesn't have a penalty. So all we just knew is just finishing 9 seconds. So that means
Steve's gonna win this race.
Steve is probably gonna win it. Well, he's on. Oh, nah, you're not gonna be able to make such a big cap. Oh, Zev disconnected
Can he
and
pull away
rejoined.
5 seconds 2 laps. No, that's
Well, he is on the hard tires actually, because I don't think the soft will be able to go.
no. I think if it's just the hard tires are correct, but you see soft tires.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Ah. It's a second slower now. Of course, it's his second slower.
Our race leader on track. Ryan
Yellow flags.
going to start the last final lap.
AC Kimming battling it
Yellow flag on
out
the
with Phil.
straight.
I think he's just gonna leave him by.
Kimmy.
Lose Phil. Oh. Contact with the wall. He'll be just wanting to take the car home to the finish. It's P8 for Phil.
Final lap.
Oh no, that's not enough. That's not enough. I think one less penalty and he would have won this race. I think he's gonna have to push to the maximum, and you can't push to the maximum because it's raining quite a bit here. So the technically is, well, would you call this a rain race? Well, I mean it rains, but
no, it's not.
no. So
Only
VRL Season 1 Britain
one
stays the
driver.
first ever and only rain race.
It was raining last season, qualifying on Suzuka.
Yeah, the race. I mean, meant the race.
Yeah.
But Brian,
So Steve still within 6.5 seconds.
I don't know.
Ryan,
I don't know how long the penalty was. You know how much
Ryan is going to
seconds.
see the flag.
He is gonna see the flag. He's gonna break the Rebel
First one.
domination. But is
He
it gonna be
won,
enough?
But I think
Steve is gonna
when he
get
crosses
this.
The line,
Is this gonna be his second race win in a row? Yes, it is. He
Steve
just comes
wins.
2 seconds too short. Mansky finishes a very
Man.
nice P3.
Leads the power rankings, wins round number 3 in Canada.
Number 5 for Aaron. Chance in P6. I think. Zafan.
Yeah, Tim's
Zaf-
behind him. Phil's not that far behind Tim.
No, but not gonna be enough.
To do something.
Just completely
Seth's just parked there, his car.
Chance. It's a big difference between P5 and P6, but Tim is gonna bring home a very, very messy race in P7.
Yeah. He will be happy with P7. Oh!
Yeah, after all he had. And also Phil doing the same drift.
Bill coming home P8 after
P8, a pretty good
difficult
race. P9 for ASU
points for
Kimmy,
the
who scores
Williams.
his first ever 2 points in this league.
And Amaru, we didn't talk about him the whole race, but he gets the last point.
Yes, he gets. I think he also lost his
In
trampoline,
P10.
not down to himself, so that's a very nice job. Well, who should we invite to the post-race interview?
Mm.
I think.
I want Steve and Phil.
Yeah, Steve, Phil like quite a
We need
Quite a
to have
mountainy
Phil
race.
there.
Good job by Steve. Congratulations to Steve, who wins his second race in a row and is looking really, really, really good in the championship by now.
Yeah, he's miles ahead.
It's being consistent, just simply being consistent.
There you have it. Results.
Results. Let's just go for the You
Guess
invite
fastest lap.
you
Fast lap to get you to point.
I don't know, I can't see.
I don't think I can invite.
It doesn't show. No, I'll just do it then. Let's just vote for this first. Stephen P1, Mariah P2, Mensky P3, Peter Marco P4, Aaron P5, Chance P6, Tim P7, P8
Tim is
for
fast
Phil, Kimmy P9, Amaro P10, Seth, Rit1, SRL Sam, Chevy, it's a DNF together with Matthijs. Who more? I don't know. We probably saw it. I'll just meanwhile just invite yeah, let's just do Phil and Steve. Of course, Steve is the race winner, so I will just get an invite. Steve, Phil and thingy Steve. Most of them have been invited, so we'll just wait. So pretty crazy race. Hi Steve. Steve, how you doing?
Good, great.
Good. Yeah, great. Yeah, surely you must feel great. We're just waiting for Phil to also join, and we can start the post-race interviews. If he wants to join, of course, I could see why he's pissed, but... Yeah, Phil's joined. He's joining right now. Yes. No, I'm not sure if he got his earphones with him, or... Okay, hi. That normally takes a while with you, but that's we can start the post-race interview. So, Steve, how do you feel about winning your second race in a row and leading the championship by an absolute mile right now?
Yeah, I feel really good. Like, 2 wins in 2 races feel like I feel really great. But I think the best thing is that I wasn't confident in this circuit, and I tried to not to get corner cutting warnings.
No.
I tried another strategy, and it was
worked.
so good.
The fact that
Definitely
you
worked.
avoided penalties won you the race, so GG on that.
Yeah.
Were you aware that Maroin had loads of penalties, and you would probably win the race if you just stayed in within 9 seconds?
Yeah, also congrats to him. Like, it's never the better feeling when you win by penalties.
No.
But I'm happy with it.
But were you aware that he had so many penalties?
What?
Did you know he had so many penalties? Did you know he had the 9-second time penalties?
No, I didn't know.
So
I was happy with P2 anyway, so
Yeah.
it went better.
Now moving on to Phil, who's had a quite unfortunate race to say the least, probably. So Phil,
What happened in quali?
what happened in quali?
Alright, so basically I'm coming out on my flying lap.
Yeah.
My first full lap, I've set 2 purple sectors, and then the racing point, Chance Chun, is sitting on the final chicane, practically stopped, and then he brake checks me, and then I hit the barrier. So that was already basically the race done.
Yeah.
So starting from the back, I thought, let's just keep it clean, don't get any damage. I didn't get any damage, but
You
the
had a
lag was
flyer in those
crazy.
first laps. You were in P3 after 8 or
I
10 laps or
mean-
something.
I had a good start, I got no damage, I had good pace, but there was just people over the place, like brake checking you. It was just an absolute minefield out there. And then there was just a lot of incidents in that race. I think I got disconnected,
Yeah.
and in that disconnection I got a
You got
3-second
back.
time penalty.
Yeah.
I got a 3-second time penalty, which meant I didn't get Steve at the end. I mean, Tim at the end. So I think we've got to talk about that. But I disconnected, came back like 3 laps later. I'd lost about 5 positions,
Yeah.
and then I had
you
to
did.
pit. I pitted, and I thought, oh, the rain's coming. I might gamble, go medium tyres until the rain comes, and then get inters on.
Yeah.
But that didn't work, so the one was out the window. I thought, obviously I had the same strategy as Steve, and he won. So
Yeah.
I definitely
Yeah, it
thought
was looking
podium
good until you
podium was
disconnected. It was
definitely
looking
there.
very good.
Yeah.
Podium was definitely there. I think.
But Phil,
with
why
my
did you make it?
pace.
Why did you make it out of stop near the end of the race, or would you not just?
Oh, because I went on mediums again, so I didn't do the mandatory 2 sets of tyres. So I
Oh.
went medium to medium.
Yeah, sorry.
So I had to stop
Yeah.
because I thought I'll do it because there's no point going on hards because they'll be slower.
Yeah.
I thought the rain would be a bit harder, but clearly
Yes,
not.
and no, SRL Sen started on the last lap. Well, he was a lap down, and he just tried it, but there was absolutely no point of trying that. So, but the rain. Did you have any thought about going into the intermediate tires?
I did have a think about it. I kept asking the engineer,
Yeah.
what's the weather like, and
Yeah.
as soon as I went to the pits, I changed it into the soft tyres because I was either going to go inters or softs, and it didn't say DRS disabled, so I went softs. And the disconnect hurt my race. People being stupid in qualifying hurt my race. You know, I had the pace definitely because in those last couple of laps I was absolutely flying, but these races happen and on with it.
Yeah, head down. Looking forward to the championship fight. And Steve, did you have any thought about going to intermediate tires in the end of the race, or?
No, I wasn't even asking Jeff, but I was suffering a bit because with the old tires and the weather,
Yeah.
I had to be really careful.
Yeah, well, that was a pretty mental race to say the least. Not only from the both of you, but also from the rest of the grid. I want to thank you for coming for the post-race interviews, and thank you, Rico, for being the co-commentator once again. Looking forward to France next time. So I hope to see you then, and see you next time. Bye.